The Trail of Tears by Samuel Winters. The Cherokee Homeland. In 1830, the Cherokee lived in the southeast part of the United States. White settlers wanted Cherokee land. They wanted it to farm. They wanted to look for gold on it. Why? People had found gold in Georgia. Most of the gold was on Cherokee land. Most Cherokee did not want to move west. The U.S. Army watched them closely as they marched to make sure no Cherokee escaped. Loss of land. The U.S. government passed a law in 1830 called the Indian Removal Act. The law let the president give land to Native Americans. The land was west of the Mississippi River. In return, Native Americans would give up their land in the east. Then white settlers could have it. In 1835, a small group of Cherokee signed a treaty. They sold their land to the U.S. government. They would move west. Most Cherokee did not want to give up their land, but the U.S. government said the treaty meant that all Cherokee had to move. The Hard Journey. In 1838, the U.S. Army forced about 16,000 Cherokee from their homes. They left the farms they had tended fondly. They moved to what is now Oklahoma. Some went by boat. Most of them marched. Parts of the trail were steep and rugged. Women carried their babies over each mountain peak. The weak and very young rode. Mist swirled around them. Rain and snow lashed at them. The Cherokee marched on, pausing only briefly for rest. Many people became ill. They had little food. Thousands died. The Cherokee pleaded with the soldiers to stop long enough to allow them to bury those who had died. A survivor told what the sad journey was like. Children crying and many men crying. Many days passed and people died. The Cherokee reached Oklahoma in the winter. They called the Hard Journey, the trail where they cried. The U.S. government created the Trail of Tears National History Trail in 1987 to honor the Cherokee. They stretched for 2,200 miles across the 9 states. This map shows the route the Cherokee traveled in 1838. What made the journey so difficult?